Hey everybody, this is Mel Craig and welcome to another episode of HB Hot Rod News, and guess where we are? We're at Cruisin For a Cure 2016. Surrounded by some of the most amazing cars in Southern California. Later, we'll be visiting with an HB Car Club member, and this afternoon, we're going to be visiting with a friend of the show. Get ready, get excited, get your seatbelts on. We're going for a wild ride. When I say we're going to visit a friend of the show, we're here with Debbie Baker. I'm telling you, Cruisin For a Cure founder. Debbie, 17 years. Your dream has come true. This is so amazing. I hear so many guys, it's my favorite show of all time.
Thank you, and we actually just made another commitment to do this another 20 more years, so I'll be 84. We do this to save our men. I love it.
We had a meeting the other night, and we had one of our members share his story here. He came here, and he actually found cancer. And it's because of you and what he was able to go through here that saved his life.
And I literally just got goosebumps with you telling me this, and that's what this does to me. When we save a life, you cannot put a dollar amount on the life that we save. We have literally probably saved over 3,000 men. My husband was diagnosed with prostate cancer back in 1996. Simple blood test, and the doctor did another exam. My husband said, "You've got the wrong guy." Sure enough, his was really elevated, and he's fought it for 12 years. And he's been gone, unfortunately, for 8 years, but it's an easy disease to catch early, and I figured what better way to get the guys in to get the free testing than with all the toys that are here to see. And so we get the guys in there, and I'm running around. Let me see your arm. I want to see you've got that Band-Aid and that you've been tested.
Get yourself checked out. It's worth every second you can spend getting it done. Thank you, Debbie, for sharing this time with us.
Thank you.
How about a hug? I love you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Where are we? Cruisin For a Cure. And where the heck are we standing? In the iconic and historic Hangar. And with me, Mr. Rick Abatey, and he's the man, the myth, the legend. When it comes down to this hangar, the mysterious thing behind this hangar, tell us all. First, Rick, so glad to have you here.
I got to tell you, Mel, it's such an honor to be on the show. I mean, we have so much going on in the hangar. This is 65 cars that I've handpicked over the last year. Now, with that being said, every car in here, one time only they're allowed to be in. And then every year it's a new batch. This year we've got the custom as our featured cars. So a lot of cool stuff going on, but this is a one-time only invitation for these folks.
Now, when you pick these cars, how the heck do you, literally there are so many beautiful vehicles in this.
You know, Mel, we travel around. We do about 25 shows every year across the United States. We invite cars from different areas, and we look for truly what we believe to be the best of the best. You name it, the top builders within Southern California, within Arizona, within Nevada, Utah. They've all been to the hangar. They bring their cars down because we have a one-day car show at Cruisin For a Cure. You're talking about up to 4,000 cars one day, 20 to 25,000 people crossing through the gates. To see what? To see the best.
When it comes to celebrities and celebrity cars, we got a very special guest with us, Sean Davis. I'm telling you, talk about celebrities and the cars and what's behind us.
This is a crazy 70 Charger, man. It's it was seen at SEMA last year. It won the Gran Turismo Domestic Award. It's going to be a featured car in the new Fast and Furious. We have some real high-profile cars at our shop. We've done some film stuff. We've had our cars in the Fast and Furious movies, Need for Speed, and Straight Outta Compton. We've done a lot of that stuff.
Well, very cool. I tell you what, man, there's nothing like seeing a movie with the car you just stood next to. Marty O'Vivian. Marty, what an amazing day. You're in the hangar. Been talking about the hangar all day today.
I'm so excited, to be quite frank. I'm really fired up.
So Marty, why don't you tell us a little bit about this amazing vehicle you drive?
It's a 1966 Jaguar Roadster. I found it in Utah. An old man owned the car.
Classic story.
And his wife wanted to go to Africa, and he had to sell the car. It's like flying a biplane. You hear the air rushing around you going down the freeway.
Okay, and this is exactly why I talk about this as a lifestyle. This is no hobby. A lot of guys talk about being a hobby.
No, this is like being free and doing something that you enjoy for yourself. It's not for people at home, it's for you.
Okay, that's touching, that's passionate, and that's Marty. Okay, we're headed back home. We're gonna go visit with one of our HB Car Club members and our Show Car Spotlight.
My older brother had a Chevelle, so I always did like Chevelles. And this, when I was in high school, it was a brand new car, and I always wished I could own something like that. Having the 71 Chevelle as a stock vehicle, not a big deal. But what I've done to this car, I've always been a horsepower freak. My name is Mike Grambush. Everybody calls me Big Mike. It is a 1971 Chevelle Super Sport. It's a resto mod. About the only thing original on this car is the back seat. The reason I chose 71 is because most people, what I was going to plan on doing to this car would have killed me for doing it to a 70. Runs about 807 horsepower on race fuel. On pump gas, it sits at about 740 horse. I've had it for about 12 years. I feel like I'm about halfway done with it. Well, my most cherished experience with the car is going sideways at 85 miles an hour. Even though it scared the heck out of me, when it was all done, you know, you sit there and you're sweating a little bit and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe this car that can do this. I like to get some of my hot rod friends together and we do cruises to like wine country or something and take a chaser truck with us so we can have big picnics and stuff. So when we leave the winery, we sit and we have sandwiches and talk about the cars and talk about the wines. Mel talked about wanting to start a car club in Huntington Beach for the, you know, nostalgia of it all. Cars and Cruise is one of the fastest growing automotive organization in North America. 3 years ago, about 25 members to over 300 members. The 300 members have come in the last 12 months. We have 100 cars show up for Wednesday night cruise night. That's something that takes place over an hour-and-a-half period of time, just so we can talk, visit the cars, cruise down Main Street. You know, memory lane is what Mel calls it. I think people have really warmed up to the fact that no matter who you sit next to, you're going to enjoy having the conversation about your car, about their car, and what's coming next in the club. Well, my younger self, knowing that I had this vehicle, the way it's set up and the way it runs, I mean, he'd probably feel the way I do now. I'm telling you, I don't play the radio. I like the windows down, I like to listen to the engine, and I drive this car the way it was built to be driven. Everything I build is always for big horsepower. So I think my younger self, knowing the engine that I have in this car, he'd be blown away.
Oh my God, check it out. All right, we're here with Pat Lopez. Oh my God, Pat, I just got a chance to watch you slam your car.
Real honor to be here with all these nice cars you have here. And I brought my 53 Cadillac Custom. Had the car for about 10 years now. It's been done like this for 3 years. Keith Dean did it, and he's in Hemet, and he did pretty much from front to back. You know, the paint job I had done somewhere else, but all the body work, chop, front and back.
Okay, let's start with the engine.
The engine's still stock, a 331, still stock tranny. Everything on it's still stock, just cleaned up a little.
Well, I tell you, we've been with Pat Lopez speaking about his vehicle here again in the iconic and historic Hangar. Pat, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Oh my gosh, amazing cars here at Cruisin For 2016. And now let's take a minute to go visit with a very special friend. took a quick break. We're here at Platinum Black with John Wainwright, and you're more about the customer and what the customer is looking for. And this is truly what the word customize means in the hot rod industry.
Well, we try to give the hot rod owner an experience that he doesn't get at ordinary shops. We try and give him what we call the Nordstrom experience. We pamper them, we pamper the cars, we try and meet all their objections with what they need done. Do it right the first time. They don't have to do these cars or enjoy these cars, but they want to, and we want that to be a part of the process for them to have fun, come in, talk, see the car being worked on, talk to the technicians, and just make them a part of the whole build. This was actually just a dream of mine, and actually sometimes I'll pull in the driveway still 2.5 years later and go, wow, this is actually pretty friggin' cool. And not just because it's mine, but coming from the other side of the industry where I had cars worked on, it's just nice to see a place that I'd like to take my car.
It's been great chatting with John Wainwright here at Platinum Black in Huntington Beach. Now back to the car show. Here we are at the HB Car Club. I'm going to call it the Car Club Corral. Got a lot of members here, including this car right here, my personal 1965 Ford Falcon. Hey everybody, this is Mel Craig with HB Hot Rod News, and guess who's behind me? Yes, the infamous HB Car Club. Are you stoked or what? We're here in Forest, and yeah, we're trying to win an award. I tell you, we got more car club members here than any other club. We're stoked, we're excited, and what do you guys think? What an amazing action-packed weekend here at Cruisin For 2016. I'm talking thousands of cars. We visited with a ton of people. I want to personally thank Debbie Baker and Rick Abate for taking time out of their life to spend it with us, as well as the rest of the guests that we got a chance to talk to. The car culture is amazing, but there's a definite love affair between these guys and their cars. I'm Mel Craig with HB Hot Rod News. We're out.